Hi, Kate. It's nice to meet you again. I know we met a while ago at a conference in LA. So welcome. So, I want to just kick this off by having, just tell us a little about yourself and your company.
Mm-hmm. My name is Kate Skavish. I'm Chief Visionary Officer at Wave.video, online platform for video editing, repurposing, and hosting, all in one. And as a business owner, it's very hard to live through that time of Corona-19. So many uncertainties, so many things. We are digital business, and as you probably know, some digital businesses are very much get lucky with all this situation. And in my case, it's a little bit of both. First of all, we have a lot of small businesses, and those include travel agencies, restaurants, pet businesses, pet hotels, and some cosmetics brands. All of them were really hurt by this situation, and they're trying to save on everything. So they're canceling subscription. The first month of Corona, we had like 23% of our old clients canceling subscription. And as a business owner, you count on the revenue to pay to your team to keep business afloat.
Yeah.
And that was very stressful time. Luckily, traffic on internet grew, and as a result, we had new people coming to our platform, and revenue had a slight bump through all this Corona time. But what I'm really stressed about, what will happen when all this restriction will be lifted and all clients will return back? How soon? What will happen with their business? Because those clients were staying with us for years. We were counting on this revenue. And new clients, it's new businesses who are trying to survive going digital. And as you know, if you're doing something new, if you start new business, 90% chances you will fail. So can I count on this revenue from new customers? Probably not yet. And they were asking like new questions. We didn't know how to, we wasn't prepared. It was a lot of stress.
So is the profile of the new customer very different than your existing customer?
Absolutely.
Is it new verticals? Yeah.
It's a new vertical. We had to learn what customers interview, what support they need, because support, it was stress on support team as well, because they were getting new questions. How do you make money with video? How you make money on digital marketing? How you do that? How you do this? We didn't know ourselves answers to those questions. So it was big stress on the team. We have to interview new Corona persona. We have to interview old customers who can give them some support.
Yeah.
We have very active Facebook group, luckily. It's 4,000 people and a lot of people who can share their knowledge with this Corona people, and they were stepping up and willing to help and share their insights of agencies, how they actually make business. And what was fascinating for me, how much common is between SaaS startup and agency in the very beginning as a new business. Because they were sharing the same principles. First, you focus on very small group. You laser focus on some small niche that you really know a lot about. And then you get success with those people and you may increase your offering. But first focus on some small that you are good at and get even better. So very simple, but common with SaaS principles, same beachhead market you will, right? And then you grow from that. And I was surprised how Wave Video community helped each other out.
Just tell us a little bit about your company, what tools you make, and how do you help brands and marketers?
Right. We have this video editor, which is super simple way to put text, graphics, logos, and emojis on video. And as well, we have a rich library of 400 million video clips, which our clients mix and match with their own videos. And that's how they create video ads, promotional video for all sorts of online platforms and social media platforms. And on top of that, we have a social media calendar, which video for every, it has ready to post video for every single day of a year. Something happens always,
Yeah.
you know, some sort of event, and you can post about it. It's ready to use content. We also help to repurpose existing video content for clients. For example, if I have a webinar and I want to promote it, it's a good way to pick some moments from my webinar, make a small video, promotional video, and promote it on LinkedIn, on
Nice.
Facebook, everywhere you want. Yeah.
So have you seen because of COVID, change in the kind of videos that people are making? Is there a particular, have you seen more growth in like how-to videos or maybe more fun clips, or is there any particular, any trends or anything you can share with us, with your customers that you're seeing?
Yeah, it's interesting. I've seen huge increase in happy birthdays.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's something you wouldn't expect, right? But
Right.
that's just jumped.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
do make a lot of happy birthday videos, and those include actually interesting themselves, filming themselves and saying nice words, and then make it more fun using our product. Then,
By the way, I have a large smile because I just recorded a happy birthday video.
here we go. So did I. Throughout this, I never did it before, but for this, throughout this pandemics, we created maybe 6 happy birthday videos as a family, myself, me and my husband. So all sorts of videos and just happy videos.
Yeah, I think family celebrations are getting more. They're becoming. They're getting important. I mean, you're doing more of family celebrations because you're in it together. You're home.
Right.
So
That's
that totally makes
for
sense.
sure.
And
But we also send videos to neighbors,
yeah,
to
yeah.
friends. Yeah. Happy
And-
birthday,
and-
home parties.
Yeah, and I'm curious. So previously you were mentioning that you have these new customers that you're interviewing. You're looking for the product market fit there. Have you made any pivots in your product or any or your customers you're targeting yet, or you're still evaluating that?
Well, we already have a plan. It's what we've noticed. It's hard for these people to do everything at the same time. They building new businesses, and they struggle to make this video content. What we plan to offer, it's one of the pivots as a result of Corona. We plan to roll out video package support for different industries, and that's what they say they need. Basically, some of them not ready to produce videos by themselves. For now, they just will buy packages and see how it works, and that will allow them to focus on what matters most for the business and have packages for advertisement. We also, as a part of it, we also plan to have these video funnels, as we call them. It's something that includes not only video, but video landing page, which include lead generation forms and that sort of stuff. So some, components any digital business will need anyway, but it will include video, and it will be super easy to do with our platform. And that's coming sometime soon. We still need to figure out it, but it's something that was initiated because of the Corona.
And how's your team holding up right now? Have you done any downsizing, or have you had a team impact? How's the team morale like? How's your team handling?
Well, again, we were lucky. We had slight bump in revenue. We also applied for help of state and such, and we keep our team. And I keep my fingers crossed because, again, I'm really worried about June. But for team, they used to work in office, and now they have to work remotely. And many of them young people who live in cities, and for them it's just such a hard time being locked at home and not being able to go anywhere, and they're young, they don't have kids and maybe don't have family yet, so that's kind of hard for them. I know that some people, even introverts in our companies, they're struggling because they just don't know how to separate between working time and personal time, and this idea of not getting burned out because you're working on weekends because there is no difference. That sort of issues that we are trying to help, and we have like extra one-on-one meetings. So for team, it's really hard for the team right now.
Do you think post-COVID, I think COVID has changed the video behaviors, right? People are more comfortable putting themselves in the video and putting the video out in public domain. Do you think post-COVID, can you reflect on, do you think these behaviors will stay? That some of these behaviors that are happening now with making more videos and watching more videos. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on, what's going to happen from a customer behavior point of view post-COVID, or from a business point of businesses as well?
Absolutely. I think this situation when we have to live and do business digitally for such a long period of time will affect everybody. What I see happening right now, like a great example is our support team. Before, if they asked our clients, would you like to go online? Would you like to talk on Zoom? We will show you how to use it in real time. They were like, what? Zoom? What are you talking about? No, I can't. Now everybody, 100% of people are ready to go online and to share screens and show what the problems they have and see how to. So basically what I'm trying to say, that support improved so much for us and for people, because they're getting better value by looking how to do certain things versus just typing and trying to imagine it. So I really think video will be incorporated in our life more. And if you think about my son education, of course they have this online sessions right now. It's not going anywhere, I think, because, for example, in future, if he gets sick, before he was locked at home, and now with Zoom technology, they might be still present in the room, even if they have something that keeps them from coming to school. So I think there are a lot of interesting ways how we can benefit from whatever happened with us as a society.
Yeah, I think a lot of changes happening, and I think that I think people are much more comfortable, even from a business to business point of view now, having a video conference instead of meeting in person. Mm-hmm. I do believe that meeting in person is important at some point, but right. At least now everyone is going to be familiar with getting on a Zoom, right? And right. That alone, that behavior is going to save a lot of time and dollars, even in a business relationship. So I think it will probably, as you're more likely to meet in person to close the deal, versus initiating a deal, right? I think so. We'll see some of those behaviors. I think travel is going to have some impact, business travel, I suppose, because of this. So yeah, absolutely.
And I also believe that some deals, if it's like enterprise in your case, of course you need to be in present to close huge deal. But some small deals, for agencies, for small businesses, they can be done online easily. And I think people will understand that. And I think it will be definitely benefit all of us in the future.
Have you seen an increase or decrease in, more customer support for your tools, or have you seen any impact there? Because I'm thinking that as people get more familiar with the tools, are they asking more questions or asking fewer questions?
They asking different questions, what I mentioned before. It's more like business, for our audience, it's more like business related questions versus technical. Yeah. And because our support team is more effective using Zoom, it's kind of initially was a big load on them, but it's evened out and people getting better support, if it makes sense, right? So it takes less time on support team and our clients getting better support. So they kind of dealt with this, increase traffic just gracefully, I would say. Yeah.
So what is your, as we wrap this up, what is your wish list? Where, when do you think this whole COVID situation, in your opinion, might improve? And is there, yeah.
I think it already did improve a bunch of our business in a bunch of areas. First of all, support, I think it's getting more effective by making their work more personal. They can see clients, they can interact with them better than before. Yeah. And of course, I get a lot of invitation for calls like this, when we can have some interviews, when we can share some business insights. I think it will stay, because it's such an easy way and effective to learn about different aspects of businesses. And overall, I think we will benefit in a way. Of course, there is a lot of stress, but I think that stress pushes us to explore new ways of doing things.
Yeah.
And what doesn't kill us make us stronger, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So one last question. So, you've been home, and is there a dish that you have made, or something, favorite thing you make in your, now that you're working from home? Is something, or an activity that you did that you haven't done before? And has something changed in your personal life?
Absolutely. First of all, I'm blessed because I have a 14-year-old son who got interested in cooking. And he cooked 55 new dishes over this period of time.
Nice.
I feel like I'm living in a restaurant now, not in a house. Yeah. So a little bit less cooking on me.
So hopefully under your supervision.
No, he completely independent. I ordered it to avoid going to shops. I ordered it HelloFresh.
Yeah.
Online delivery service. It brings you all food and recipe, and you just cook.
Oh wow.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Especially the fact that I'm not doing it.
And is there anything else you did while for the first time while you were at home that you hadn't done before?
Well, I did a lot of interviews for podcasts. It's never happened to me before. So that's something that actually brought backlinks to our service, and I hope more traffic. So I think I will try to continue to do it as much as possible in the future. So I really think it's great.
Yeah.
I've got to learn new people without going to conferences. So that's something new. And we started a weekly webinar in our Facebook group.
Yeah.
We do it ourselves. We invite guests. We invite our clients to talk. That's something that didn't happen to us before.
Right. Got it. Nice. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I'm going to stop the recording here. So I really appreciate this.